EA Sports and the KORN Ferry Tour are proud to showcase the finest young golfers from around the globe. From Wolf Creek Golf Club in Mesquite, Nevada, live opening round coverage of the Desert Championship. We've got a full field ready to get rolling on this Thursday as we get a look at the early leaderboard. A lot of folks fighting for the title, including our leader. From the desert outside Mesquite, Nevada, we are on the first tee at Wolf Creek, one of the most unique courses in golf. We start our round with a 579-yard par 5 first, which offers the first of many elevated tees we will see today. Oh, and do you believe this? That opening tee shot going to be declared out of bounds. So into week 2 now. That first tournament in many ways about dealing with the nerves. First ever professional tournament. Nota, what do you typically take away after that first week? You didn't put everything together, but you did get your feet wet.
Certainly, and you have to look at the history of the KORN Ferry Tour, and many a player have struggled early in the year but have still gone on to garner one of those spots in the top 25, which is critical at the year end. And this is just a learning experience. You got to pick and choose your moments, when to be aggressive and when to stick to your guns. And in this particular case, got off to a slow start, and maybe this is a week they can build on.
This one measures out to 15 feet. Okay, good putt there, but it is a bogey here at 1, and he'll drop back to 1 over par. Frank, you need to be a bit of a rock climber just to get to this second tee. 445-yard hole. What a view. Here at the par 4, 445-yard second hole. Severe dogleg to the left. What's the best play here, Frank?
Well, that tee shot, Rich, is so intimidating, so you don't necessarily have to hit driver. Club decision is probably going to be important here, because if you hit driver, you've got to take it down over that left side, all over the canyon area. So if you hit 3-wood, you can play a slightly more conservative tee shot, but it is going to leave you a longer second shot to a green that's well protected on the right side by bunkers. But really, you know, if the wind's not blowing, this is a really good, fun hole to play. Look at the vistas.
And that's going to play just fine. So after the early bogey, the response is a solid tee shot here at the second. Should be able to spin this if he wants. 96 yards left for his second. I think he'll be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
That finished off for par here with the second, and he'll stay at 1 over. Now to one of the toughest par 3s you're going to find at 227 yards. Just reaching the green is an accomplishment here. It's a full 90 yards uphill from the black tees to the putting surface. Still work to do to get this on the green. This is second. Okay, sensible play right there, and that one on deck. Oh no, I thought that was in for sure. Just a little jag right at the end, gonna leave it on the lip. That one in for a bogey here at the third. And that's going to move him back to 2 over par. Back to the tee here at Wolf Creek. A lot of sand along the right side of this fairway leading up to the green, Frank.
Yeah, I can't even count how many bunkers they got down that right side. It's easy to see where not to go. So obviously you want to get that ball up on that left side. And then really it's just a short pitch across. Yeah, this hole's only 383 yards and it won't even really play its distance. But of course you've got to be careful. It's not long, but fairway first once again here. You can see all the problems around there if you do miss this fairway.
Hoping just to get this on somehow, his second from the fairway bunker.
Good clean strike out of the fairway bunker, safely on the green and inside 20 feet.
We turn to Nota Begay the third for this look at birdie.
And this coming just slightly back up the hill, but the thing he's got to watch out for, it's definitely going to move to his right.
Not too bad, didn't quite get it far enough left and maybe a little too gentle as well. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4. And he'll remain at 2 over par. We're in the desert, partner. I need water.
You're going to get it here, Rich. Par 5 second hole's got a nice stream that runs down the left side, as well as cutting the fairway. There's a crop of some 3 bunkers down that right side. I want to avoid that, but Rich, this hole isn't too long. Under 500 yards, not even going to play that long, so very reachable.
So that sets up a tougher second shot, missing the fairway with the drive, now in the rough.
Oh, what the hell?
That is a really good shot. On in 2 on this par 5, but the work's not done yet.
I'm a tough taskmaster. If he makes the putt, or at least gets down in 2, then I'm going to congratulate him on this hole.
That wasn't even close! What? Are you kidding me?
Ooh, boy, that's not even going to get in the right area code of this hole. Way, way short. A birdie putt down to Iona.
And this should be fairly straight overall until the halfway point, and that's when it's really going to start working from right to left.
Yo, fuck this hole! How hard are you gonna fucking hit it? Fuck! Fuck this shit, man. Fucking ridiculous.
Oh, I can't tell you how good that is to get it to stop where it did from that far away. That is a super putt. Okay, so problems at the par 5, as that's in for a 7. And that's going to move him back to 4 over. Frank, standing on the 6th tee and looking out at this golf course, I can't help but think that if you hit it offline here, you're going to be playing golf with the Billy Goats.
Yeah, you might actually turn into a billy goat come the end of the day, that's for sure. The huge elevation changes once again are apparent here at the 6th. 'Tis a dogleg to the right, not really a driver unless you want to sort of bring that creek into play or that little stream that cuts across. Second shot, a little bit uphill. Those bunkers are really where you shouldn't go, we all know that. And this green is anything other than flat. A fun looking hole too and a fun hole to play.
So from a little more than 70 yards, this is second. Well, obviously that's not his best, but it'll be quickly forgotten, Frank, if he's able to get out of here with his par.
Well, you might forget it. I won't. Far from his best.
Oh, I thought that was going.
Well, first I like to go to bed early when I thought I was going to. It started this so late. But now I can go to bed early.
Okay, and it's a bogey here at number 6. And he'll fall back now to 5 over par. Frank, a very short par 4 here at the 7th, but not one you're going to try to hit off the tee?
No, unless you can fly the ball sort of 300 yards on the nose and stop it within sort of 5 or 6 yards, it's really too risky. This green is not very deep, just sort of 10 or 15 yards in depth. It's just a layup hole, but layup hole it simply doesn't mean grab a club and hit it down the fairway. The best way to play it is to try and hit the ball right on the number. And where I mean by number, I mean the full shot yardage for your second shot, even if that only is a sand iron.
I'm already down so fucking much. I'm just gonna fuck it.
Oh, not holding back. This is a big swing. And that off the cart path.
Fuck this course! I don't even want to fucking play this. Fuck, this is...
So many shots just being given away on the front side, and all because of the short game.
This is fucking ridiculous. This is a complete shit show.
Well, he'll be putting, but not from where he probably should be.
Yeah, from where he was, I was expecting something inside 5 feet.
We'll hit the stroke limit on that one. Frank, the 8th here at Wolf Creek in Mesquite, Nevada is really the signature par 3, isn't it?
I'd go so far, Rich, to say this is a great par 3. Doesn't matter where it was played, the stream that sort of comes all the way down there and surrounds the left side of the screen makes this hole really daunting. Logic would say if you're going to miss the screen, obviously you'd miss it to the right, but it's just a beautiful hole. And then you put the fact that the canyon frames the whole hole itself. It's beautiful.
Well, fortunately that's dry, but it is short of the green. Second shot now here at the par 3. Well, those are the shots that turn what you'd like to be a leisurely stroll out on the golf course into a day of hard work.
Yeah, what could have been a tap-in is now going to be a grind.
Okay, good roll there. It is a par here at the 8th, and he'll remain 8 over for the tournament. Stepping up to the shot here at the 9th, it's a par 4, 390 yards.
It is anything other than straight off the tee because of all these sort of undulations and curvature on the fairway. You'd think well bunkered, but the last bunker on the right side there, longer hitters, they can nearly fly that, just over 300 yards. Either that, shorter hitter just play to that fat area of the green. That'll be sort of some, 270 yards. That will take all the water out of play into a green that slopes back at you. So very good chance, even with a wedge in hand, to get the ball close. A good way to finish the front 9.
Well, it's on, but that's going to make things difficult from there. Surprised he's not taking driver out for this one. Is a long ways away, though it is for birdie. Nope, that was never going to climb that hill, and he has left himself a tester coming up from about 8 feet. Yeah, that's a good putt. It's in for par here at the 9th, and that's going to put an end to what's been a largely disappointing first 9. There's a lot happening on this par 4 10th at 472 yards, though it is one of the few flat tee shots here at Wolf Creek. You can see there are bunkers and a lake on the left and then the brush on the right. So you want to get this ball in play. That's important. That one going to split the middle, maybe get a little rollout as well. That is a good, solid tee shot. From the fairway nota, this is second.
He's looking at 153 yards to the front, 157 to the hole, struggling all day, looking to do something good here.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
Nice, absolutely perfect there. Down the slope, it's in for a birdie. On to the 11th hole, we're looking downhill, 215 yards to the green.
And this is one of the holes that you realize you're at Wolf Creek. You would never see this hole anywhere else in the world. It's amazing when you stand on this tee. You see all of the canyons around, but there is a little green area down there surrounded by a couple of bunkers. It's a great looking par 3. It measures 215 yards, very playable, and you never know, today might be the day where you make birdie.
He'll take that, no doubt. And that'll be a birdie putt coming up here at 11. Boy, that's a good stroke. Just a fraction off target, but you can't get the speed any better than that. So that brushed in for par here at 11, and he'll hold steady at 7 over par. Now to the par 5, 12, pretty big hole with a really big green.
And a really good blue area to the left called water there. That's to be avoided off this tee, that's for sure. A good drive that avoids all of that. And then the hole is certainly reachable, but as you can see, water creeps in again, back right on this hole. So just don't get too cavalier here. A 5 wouldn't be the worst score. I know you want better, but believe me, seen many as 6s and 7s racked up here at 12. Errant tee shot here, Rich, but going to have to muscle this one out of the rough.
Almost a great shot, just missed it a fraction to the right of this green here at the par 5.
Yeah, but a chip and a putt, still make 4.
I mean, this is a crazy game, right? And all day long, just a struggle, and that one in for an eagle. Where's that one been, right? Well, this is all about temptation at 350 yards, this 13th here at Wolf Creek with a dog leg to the right. If you're a long hitter, you're thinking about it. Maybe you're going to cut the dog leg and try to drive the green, but keep in mind, if you miss it to the right, wave goodbye to your golf ball.
Oh, fuck. Green! And we're back off. Ah! What the hell is happening? Yo! What the fuck? What just happened?
Not in the fairway, but not a real problem here at the 13th, getting set to play his second shot.
Holy shit.
Yep, played that nicely. That'll work out just fine. Coming off the eagle, this for birdie. Disappointing. Okay, safely in for par here at 13. And he's going to stay at +5. 14th hole here at Wolf Creek. Time to pull out the driver and as well the phone because you want to take some pictures here. What a spectacular view.
Stunning. You can see a whole panoramic sort of 360 degrees right around this golf course. Then when you flick back and actually look at the 14th hole, there's 6 bunkers, 3 really in play with the tee shot, as you can see, the other 3 just up by the green. Anything to the right of those is preferred, unless you want to be playing your second shot out of the canyon or the bunkers. Green should be fairly receptive, and 3 distinct portions, which is sort of a common trait here at Wolf Creek. That's sort of 3 different tier levels in that. But let's see, birdies are to be made at Wolf Creek, maybe even one here. Well, not super close, but safely on the green.
Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
And this putt's going to want to go left all day long. It's back up the slope as well.
Ooh, almost fell, just a few inches from dropping.
Sometimes the game just isn't fair.
No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And he'll remain right where he is. Now to the short par 3 15th hole here at Wolf Creek. What is this, Frank? Just a wedge or a 9-iron?
That's all, Rich, but it's very tempting to get greedy here. And, well, you pay the price, obviously, if you miss the green on the left down on those bunkers because they're, well, a good 6-7 feet below the level of the green. But with a wedge or a 9-iron, who doesn't go aiming at the flag?
Okay, not taking any chances there. A good, safe play in the middle portion of the green. This one should cut pretty hard to his left. It's for birdie.
Another one.
That's a half a ball away from going in. Very well read. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. And he'll stay right where he is. All right, into the finishing stretch here at Wolf Creek with the par 4 16th at 393 yards. This one requiring a good drive over the canyon. If you do put that in play, you'll have a chance to make a birdie. Oh, yeah, that is a beauty. Is that going to get the slope? Yes, it will. Check this out. Woo, that's going to keep right on going. So the great tee shot left him here. Now his second from relatively close range. A birdie putt now at 16.
And this has just got a little bit of turn in it, but you got to be careful not to overread it.
Nope. Okay, that'll be a par here at 16. And he'll remain right where he is. Frank, this is really a cool closing stretch here at Wolf Creek. Short par 3 15th, the short 4 at the 16th, and now the par 5 17th. you can make up some ground in a hurry as you come down the finishing stretch.
You certainly can. A good drive short of the little stream creek that runs across there, and this is doable as a two-shotter. You find the bunkers or trouble off the tee, then obviously you're forced to lay up, leaving that third shot across the water. But really a fun hole if you want to try and take that second shot on.
Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. Now, after the big drive, this a good distance here for a second to the par 5. Oh, what a good shot that is. Home and 2 on the par 5. Remember, made eagle earlier in the round, Frank. Now maybe a chance for a second.
I know we can't call it a double eagle, but talk about aggression in these par 5s. Way to stand up there and just hit the shot.
A very makeable 8-footer for birdie. Oh, finishing strong. That's in for birdie here at 17. Finishing our round at Wolf Creek with another short par 4, 307-yard 18. Fairway wood or hybrid off the tee might be in order. The approach is the scary part here. Waterfall on the left, deep bunkers and rocks on the right, and a 2-tiered green that will make for a tough 2-putt. And that was flirting with disaster the whole way, and it's going to wind up hopping into the bunker. Second now from the sand here at 18. Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie. 10-foot putt left. Yeah, that's how to end it. Back-to-back birdies at 17 and 18. So 1 round in the books. Frank, how would you assess what you saw from this golf course?
I think the golf course was the star, Rich. Really, there's enough good holes out there, some strong par 4s to really make you think. And then there's enough opportunity. Some of those short par 4s and par 5s, they're certainly gettable. So I think it bodes well for the remainder of this tournament.
So, for Frank Nobilo, Nota Begay III, and Iona Stephen, I'm Rich Lerner. We'll see you next time on EA Sports PGA Tour Golf. EA Sports and the KORN FERRY Tour are proud to feature some of the best young talent in the world of golf. From Eastern Nevada and Wolf Creek Golf Club, it's live second-round coverage of the Desert Championship. Well, if we see more of what we witnessed yesterday, we're in for a heck of a battle these next 3 days as we show you the current leaderboard here on this Friday. We're looking at a tie at the top at 7 under par. For the golfer we'll be following, work to be done here as they'll start play a couple of shots below the projected cut line.
I tell you, there's long and long, and that with a little bit of breeze behind, it's long.
He rode the wind there to payday. He's going to have a good look coming up. Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
And now down to a man who knows a little bit about this golf course, Nota Begay, with a look here at the birdie putt.
And this might require just a little extra pace, but it's dead straight.
Okay, not a bad effort. Safely in. It's a par here at the first. And he'll hold steady at +3. Frank, there's so many impressive holes here at Wolf Creek, but the second really stands out.
Yeah, that tee box is at 9 stories high. It's hard to imagine you can tee up that high, and obviously trying to judge distance is one thing, but also just the visual that you get.
Why is it not going up there?
Another good tee shot for him to start the round as he gets another fairway here at the second. Good chance to get one in close from here. This, his second. Okay, not too bad there. This from about 10 feet. Yeah, well done. It's a birdie here at the second. And he's going to need to keep it going, as that is going to move him back within one shot of the cut line here on this Friday. Onward to the first par 3 here at Wolf Creek, 227-yard third, uphill, so it plays a lot longer than the yardage indicates. Better to be long here than short.
Oh, now it lets me pick a driver at this hole. It didn't let me do that last time. I don't know why, but it didn't.
Yeah, and with the elevated green, he might have needed an extra club, as that won't get there. Working back up from below the putting surface, this a second. That's what these greens can do to you. They make you see things that just aren't there. And that one slides by. Okay, finished off there for double bogey. And that won't help the cause one bit. Here at the fourth, 383 yards from the back tee. It's a dogleg right, but Frank, looking at all of those bunkers, you could really make a mess of this hole if you stray.
You can. That's why you've got to simplify it. Just something there that's going to find the fairway. Even like 3-wood and a wedge, that's really all this hole's going to require. Avoid the canyons on the left and in the desert, as well as just, I don't know how many bunkers there is on the right side. So a little bit of fairway up the left, find that there, and really you should be looking at a birdie putt.
Great shot there, and a chance to get back on track after that one. Not much to that. It is a birdie here at 4, and that's a step in the right direction. He's going to need a few more of these as we go along, as he is 2 shots outside the cut line. This is one of the signature holes here at Wolf Creek. Par 5 fifth is 490 yards, and you can get home in 2 and maybe have a story to tell when you're all done. Maybe an eagle 3. And that one going to chase down the fairway a little, and it'll wind up perfect. Now, from way down there, a good look at a second to the par 5. Yeah, mission accomplished. On into, didn't fly it all the way there, but got enough release in good shape. This a shade better than 50% on the make percentage. It's for birdie. Oh, goodness, that is too bad. That would have been a good birdie, but not to be. We set a 50-50 proposition. He's in the wrong part of the 50 now.
God damn it.
That one finished off. It is a par here at 5. And he'll stay right where he is. Next up, 447-yard, par 4 6th. If you hit driver off the tee, be mindful of the creek that traverses the fairway, and the approach plays longer than the yardage as it climbs uphill to a really difficult green. That will do just fine. So a big drive, and not much needed to carry here for his second. Okay, on the green, but that's going to leave a putt that will get your attention. 15 feet away. Oh, yes, plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And with that, he's back to 2 over. Onward to the short but really fun 7, 302-yard par 4 hybrid or fairway wood off the tee. Should get you over a ridge that rolls downhill, leaving a short iron over a creek to the green. That one looking a little right. So that ball nestles down in the rough. Just got away a little bit on that tee ball. Got it there, but not quite on target. That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7. And he'll remain right where he is. Frank, the par 3/8 really is Wolf Creek in a nutshell. It's hard and it's really pretty.
It is, and it's really long too. Just under 250 yards off that back tee. Slight bit of elevation, but you can see from the tee, obviously, where you don't want to go and where you do go. If you're a little, well, tender of heart, then aim for the right side and avoid all that water down the left.
That is starting right. Got to be careful over there.
Really?
Oh, and just no way to get that ball to stop. Continues right over the back of the green and into the water. Okay, so now after the drop and the penalty stroke, this will become his third shot now at the par 3. Oh, that is so nicely judged from that far away. That required a lot of touch down the slope. Well done. Yeah, that's well done, though it is for bogey here at the par 3. And he'll slide back now to 3 over par. This is a good one to close out the front side. 390 yards, a par 4. Yeah, you can hit the big one and just air it out. Finishing up the front side here at Wolf Creek with the 390-yard par 4 9th. Bit of a breather here. Time to pull out the big stick and let it rip. Find the fairway, and a birdie is definitely in play. No issues here. That is into the fairway. So now from just 76 yards away, here's his second.
Damn it! Fuck you. Little ended up like a foot from the hole and then rolled all the way the fuck back to here.
The strike was fine on the pitch shot. Ball first, then turf. Just wasn't really hit hard enough.
That didn't need much more, but it does come up just about a foot short. Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. And that's going to drop him down the leaderboard just a bit. The par 4 10th, and Frank, what's the right way to attack this hole?
A little deceiving off the tee here, Rich, because you don't see the full width of the fairway because of the desert down the right side. You do see those bunkers down the left. 280 yards take them completely out of play. And it's a fun green, obviously protected by those bunkers on the left, that little one-pot bunker on the right. But be aware of the contours of this green and just be aware, too, where they stick the flag. In that front section, then this is certainly a birdie hole.
Now note his second from the fairway.
He's got 142 yards to the front, 146 to the hole, standing on the wrong side of par right now, looking to get back to even.
A little unlucky there. That ball landed very close to the flag, but look how far it's gone on.
A lot of movement coming left here. This for birdie. just going to sneak on by. Okay, that one in for a bogey here at 10. And that won't help the cause one bit. Here now at the 215-yard par 3 11th, another elevated tee shot, meaning it usually plays shorter than the yardage. A miss right is definitely better than a miss left. Okay, safely aboard. Substantial movement on this putt right to left, and it's from distance, so this one not just about speed, but line as well. Close. Couldn't ask for much more on that putt. That one finished off. It's in for par. And he'll stay right where he is. Frank, the par 5 12th is another case of a hole where you see that Wolf Creek Golf Club can actually be kind of scary, daunting. When you look out at the desert mountains and then you add in some water, which we have here on the left, and you can go for some big numbers here if you're not careful.
Well, this is where the Wolf and the Creek can take a bite out of you. You hit it left off the tee, then you're certainly going to start to rack up a number. There's enough fairway down the right, but once again, if you hit a good drive and this hole is reachable for you, then you've got to worry about the water, which is to the right of this green. 5 wouldn't be the worst score you could make around here, that's for sure. I've seen 6s and 7s.
Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5. Frank got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
Oh my God.
Nothing to it. It's a birdie here at 12. And he's got it back to 4 over par.
Oh, it's not a gimme.
13th hole, and Frank, Wolf Creek is really kind of a macho golf course because you can stand on a tee like this and say, you know what, I'm going to take this one over the mountains.
And then, if you do, then you flip the coin. Is it in play or is it out of play? This is one hole. You just you realize you're in the middle of the desert, that's for sure. And one hole that you think, well, if I play this hole a couple of times, I might just get the hang of it.
And that, I do believe, is into the bunker. Gonna have to accelerate through the sand here to give this enough carry.
And then just... No.
Not an ideal result there. Hoping to maybe get this close. It is on the green, but not where you want to be. Yeah, he wanted that to go a little more, but that's not too bad from there. Well judged, that is in for par here at 13. And he'll remain at +4. Certain holes in golf, you just want to pull out the phone and snap a picture and just soak it all in. This is one of those holes, the 14th at Wolf Creek, 444 yards. Spectacular, isn't it? And that one gonna wind up in the bunker. So this is a second now, trying to get this out cleanly.
Now, that was a tough shot coming out of the fairway bunker, so really, all in all, that's an excellent approach.
13 feet away.
It didn't move!
Nope. Okay, safely in for his par. And he'll remain right where he is. We start our finishing stretch here at Wolf Creek with the 393-yard par 4 16th. A good drive over a canyon is required. 2 greenside bunkers must be avoided on the approach. Yeah, that's a good spot to be on the front portion of the green with a birdie putt coming up. A look at birdie here at 15.
And these are the putts he hasn't been able to do much with all day. This doesn't have a whole lot of movement to it, and he could surely use it.
Okay, that one finished off for a par. And he'll stay right where he is. Onward to the shortest and one of the easiest holes here at Wolf Creek, the 125-yard par 3 15. The only trouble here, the deep greenside bunkers on the left. This will be a short iron, and this is one you want to stick in there close.
Too strong for this hole, eh? Ran out of fairway and into the rough. Big hit, though. Maybe a little too pumped up there. That just flew past the flag, but still an outside chance for a birdie.
Yes, plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And he'll try and fight back as that scores back to 3 over par. This is a terrific hole right here at Wolf Creek. All the risk reward you want in a great par 5. The 17th is 562 yards. If you can bomb your drive, it goes all the way down the hill. That'll give you a chance to get home in 2. But if not, beware, that ball could come back into the lake. A good swing and a good result, as that is safely into the fairway. didn't check, Frank.
Yeah, just not enough spin on that, really. I mean, that almost like took that first bounce and just ricocheted forward.
Nine feet left here for birdie. Yes, some good playing here toward the end of the round. Birdie's at 16 and 17, and he's going to need a little bit more of that as he is still 2 shots outside the cut line on this Friday. This is a cool finishing hole here at Wolf Creek, just 307 yards, a shorty. And it's probably a fairway wood or a hybrid off the tee. What presents a problem, that approach shot. Waterfall on the left, it looks nice, but you just want to stare at it. You don't want to hit your shot there. Deep bunkers and rocks on the right, and a funky green that is really a challenge. This is an excellent finishing hole. Yeah, this not a terribly long hole, so precision off the tee is the key, and the iron is the right call there.
Well, that ball landed really too close to the flag. These are firm greens. You've got to land that shorter.
Well, Iona's had a good look. Now this for birdie.
Yeah, it's a long putt, so pace is important, but there's not a whole lot to it. I fancy the chances of getting this close.
Oh my goodness, woefully short on that putt. Yeah, that's a good putt. It is in for his par here at 18. And that will be a 1 under 71 for this second round. So for our featured golfer, Frank, it is on to the weekend. Who knows, if you get out early on Saturday, try and post a number, see what happens.
Exactly. There's such a fine line, Rich, between playing well and sort of not struggling, but just mediocre. Putt goes in here or there. That could easily change tomorrow. Make a couple of birdies early, pop a long one in, then all of a sudden you're off and running.
Till next time, for our entire cast and crew, I'm Rich Lerner. This has been a presentation of EA Sports PGA Tour Golf. So long, everybody.
Did make it. Oh wait, that's projected. So it looks like everybody's gone. So that's the final. Funny enough, part of me actually wanted not to make the cut, so I just go to bed early. But here we are. I think we made the cut. That's insane.
EA Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this look at the future stars in the sport of golf. From beautiful and rugged Mesquite, Nevada, live third-round coverage of the Desert Championship. Rich Lerner here in our tower overlooking the 18th green. Frank Nobilo is by my side. Out on the course, we've got Nota Begay III and Iona Stephen as we check the Saturday leaderboard. Some good names up there, including our leader. Oh, that needed a kick, but that will end up in the short grass here to start things out. That is so well done. On this opening hole, Frank, at a good chance here for, at a minimum, a birdie to start the round.
Not often you start on a par 5, and not often you reach the green in 2 or have an eagle putt.
Oh, that is right past the hole. Look, I get you don't want to leave an eagle putt short, but this is much too firm, and it'll continue right on off the green. Okay, that's in for par here at the first, and he'll remain at 2 over par. Ready to tee off here at the second hole. Quite a view from up here, Frank.
Once again, big elevated tee, and it's hard to imagine you have a tee that high up, but that'll shorten that 445 yards. Obviously, it's a dog leg left. You've got to be careful if you hit driver and 2 straight, because then you can run out. A nice tee shot in the middle there, and then you get a relatively straight shot into this sort of par 4 green, obviously going a little bit back up the hill. And once again, a little bit like that opening hole, sort of different tiers on that green. Try and make sure that you're on the right one.
Okay, that's acceptable there. A birdie opportunity at 2, and Nota Begay is down there.
And this is working back up the hill, but it doesn't look like it has a whole lot of break to it whatsoever.
Yeah, not quite enough pace, but that's pretty good. That finished off for par here with the second, and he'll remain right where he is. Now on to the third, first of the short holes here at Wolf Creek. Uphill shot, Frank?
Yes, it's going to play a little longer because of that. Then it's 227 yards off the back tee. Hard to imagine you have a par 3 in amongst this desert, and really that's all it is. Tee and green. There's not much in between. Well protected, as you can see by those bunkers, and this green a little smaller than what you'd like for a hole that's around that 230-yard mark.
And the uphill shot there, difficult to judge, and that will wind up short. Still work to do to get this on the green. This is second.
Shit. My finger slipped off the end of the stick. I didn't even think I went forward enough to hit it.
Golf is so much about nearlies. Just a little bit more effort on that one. It would have been close. Instead, just that awkward distance.
Pretty good effort right there.
Just a tap in.
Can I get a break? Oh, was as good as...
That one in for a bogey here at the third. And that's going to drop him down the leaderboard just a bit. Coming now to the 383-yard par 4 fourth. Severe dogleg right. Fairway wood or hybrid off the tee might be the play here. Just make sure you avoid the series of bunkers on the right. Oh, off the cart path.
PGA Tour, Korn Ferry Tour, I don't care. That is a great shot.
No problems there. That one in for a birdie. And he will definitely not say no to that. We come now to one of Wolf Creek's signature holes, the 490-yard par 5 fifth, another elevated tee. The key here is to clear the desert and creek off the tee and find the fairway. From there, reaching the green in 2 is definitely a possibility. Frank, what's it going to take here on this approach at the par 5?
Well, some people might actually try and bounce it in between those two bunkers and run the ball up on the green, but personally, I'd try and actually take a hybrid or something with a little bit more loft and try and fly the ball. Take those two bunkers out of play.
Got every bit of that, threw it all the way there and got it to stop. Home in 2 on the par 5. Yeah, there's another one. Back-to-back birdies here at 4 and 5. And he's able to get it back to 1 over. This is an excellent hole here at Wolf Creek, the par 4 6th, 447 yards. If you're going to hit driver off the tee, keep in mind there is a creek out there, and that approach is uphill to a hard green. This hole's all you want. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. Just under 80 yards to go now as he'll decide how to flight his second. And that's going to leave some work, but it'll end up okay. This is a 13-footer. Hang on. That's going to leave about 3 feet. Safely in for par here at the 6th. And he'll stay at 1 over. Now on to the par 4 7th hole. Is this a reachable par 4, Frank?
Distance-wise, you would think so, but the designer has done something to avoid that, and that's put all this water in front of the green. It would take a mammoth tee shot, and that's something like 300 yards through the air if you're going to try and even drive this green. Is the risk worth it? Well, if you're just playing with your friends, maybe it is. Otherwise, you just lay it up just past those those bunkers on the right and the left. Get it down there on the flat. A little pitch you would think is simple, but because of the slope of this fairway, chances are you might not get a flat lie, and that's going to make that second shot that much harder.
And that ball going to land in the bunker, but fortunately it doesn't appear to have plugged. That's how you can take advantage of this course. Big drive, fine bunker shot, and a good look coming up for a 3. That one brushed in. It is a birdie here at 7. And he's got it back to even par. Frank, I really like this hole. Par 3-8 here at Wolf Creek.
It measures just under 250 yards. Really what you want to know is the yardage just to the front edge of the green. Anything obviously that carries sort of 5 or 6 paces on there, then at least you've got a relatively big green to hit at. But you can see the trouble that surrounds short and left of this green, as well as just over the back.
Solid shot, and sometimes solid throughout the round, will win the day. Now this for birdie.
And a glassy look to this putt as it works downhill with right to left in it.
Yeah, tough to know just how far out to the right to play that one. I mean, that was not far enough. Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he'll stay at level par. Set to round out the front side here at Wolf Creek with a par 4.
Fun hole for the big hitter too. They can really take advantage of this. The last fairway bunker down there on the right side is just over 300 yards to get over it. And longer hitters could nearly drive it in the green side bunker on the right. So just tee it up there. You're playing desert golf for a reason. Enjoy it. Just have a little flick in here, and chance too to have a little birdie at the end of your front 9.
From well down the fairway, this a bit of a tricky distance for his second. That is absolutely fine. Chance to close out the front side here with a birdie. Yep, that's nicely done. It's a birdie here at the 9th. And that's going to be a 3 under 33 on this front side. Starting the backside here at Wolf Creek with a 472-yard par 4 10th. One of the rare, relatively flat tee shots. Lake and bunkers on the left, brush on the right. But the landing area is wider than it looks, so anywhere on the short stuff is good. Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. 174 yards remaining here as he'll play his second. Here we go.
No, it's a decent-sized green. It's not bad, just a little past the hole.
This from about 10 feet. Tough start to the backside, Frank.
Yeah, it doesn't bode well, too. You start losing confidence with the putter early on.
Safely in. It's a par here at the 10th. And he'll remain at 1 under par. Frank, another really rugged hole. This is the par 3 11th here at Wolf Creek.
Rich, remember that book, Dead Solid Perfect? This is what this hole's all about, because you must hit that tee shot solid. You've got to carry all the trouble in front of you. And remind yourself, too, there's enough green grass down there. Not necessarily green, but green grass around there. A good shot safely on the putting surface here, and this green's not too severe. But this is a fun par 3 just to look at, or even at least experience.
Okay, that one's dancing. A birdie putt here at the 11th.
Well, and he's had great conversion on putts like this. Even when he's not close to the hole, he's left himself with very makeable opportunities. Well, that's a little suspect. It never really went as fast as I thought it would.
Okay, well done. It is a par here at 11, and he'll remain in red figures at 1 under. Par 5, 12th, and Frank, another reminder that Wolf Creek can really be intimidating.
It can. Water down the left. They'll take a huge dent off your scorecard. A lot of fairway down the right. Somehow find that. This par 5 can be reachable in 2. There's still trouble to the right of this green if you get a little bit cavalier. This, without doubt, the longest green on the golf course. It's 55 yards from front to back.
Boy, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot. Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
One thing's for sure, he's going to have to hit this one with some pace, traveling uphill much of the way. Yeah, that's a little more uphill than you think, and that's going to come up a bit short. Now a 7-footer. Oh, maybe a misread there, and that curls by to the left. So, a tough hole. Let's aim for bogey at 12. And he's going to fall out of red figures, back down to even par. 13th hole here at Wolf Creek, and Frank, anyone can say, oh, I'm going to take this one over the trees. But very few can stand up and say, I'm flying this baby clear over the mountains.
Yeah, if you take the direct route, obviously it's going to be much shorter than the 350 yards that it's measured as a dogleg right. So the direct line, well, I don't want to tell you the exact yardage because it might give you too much of a clue, but it might be worth taking. It's going to be a blind tee shot, though, and you're not quite sure on the outcome.
And that one gonna be into the bunker off the tee. Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie. close. Come on. Okay, safely in for par here at 13, and he'll stay at even par. Here we are at one of the most photographed holes at Wolf Creek, 444-yard, par 4 14th, sweeping dogleg left. Avoid the 6 bunkers hugging the left side of the fairway, and enjoy the view. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. Second shot coming up, and we say hello to Iona Stephen.
121 yards is the number we're looking at. Pin smack bang in the middle.
This one has a chance to be close.
A little long as we can see and a little to the right, but still makeable if you hit a good one.
Got it there, but not quite on target. Okay, good putt. And a par here at 14. And he'll stay right where he is. Now to the par 3 15th hole here at Wolf Creek. Frank, this is the shortest hole on the course.
And their version of a postage stamp type hole, minus the bunkers on the right side. Green elevated, falls off as you can see down the left side. Club selection is vital, but it is such a short hole. It's very, very tempting, especially when that flag's on the left side, to still go at it. But you miss this green on the left, and you are going to be considerably lower than the level of this green.
All right, you take those all day long. On the green, chance for birdie coming up. Ah, yes, never in doubt. It's a birdie here at 15. And he's into red figures now at 1 under par. Now to the 16th hole as we get set for the finishing stretch. And Frank, what's the best way to play this relatively short par 4?
Somehow you've got to straighten the hole up in your mind's eye, Rich. Just look all the way across that canyon and look like the hole was built straight, because really that's the way it should be played. If you start looking left and turning it into a dogleg, then all of a sudden bad things can happen. So look straight at the green. That's your line. Just try and bisect those 2 fairway bunkers.
The big drive got him here. Now a short one for his second. See if he can get this one to drop here at the 16th for a birdie.
Oh my God!
I say he should have made that. Okay, didn't want to let that one get away. It is a par here at 16, and he'll remain right where he is. We come now to a great risk-reward challenge. 562-yard par 5 17th. Good drive will roll down the hill, offering a chance to get home in 2. But if you don't get there, your ball might roll back into a lake. Good luck. turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. Good shot right there, and it just hangs on that back portion of the green. On board into par 5, still a good chance to get out of here with a birdie. Ten-foot putt left. Oh, finishing strong. That's in for birdie here at 17. And he moves it to 2 under par. Now the closing hole here at Wolf Creek. Frank, what's ahead of us?
You could try and drive at this green, but there's too much trouble, really, Rich. Even though this hole's just over 300 yards, it's very ambitious to try and drive it across that water. Some might try. Most people try and hit a tee shot 240, 250 yard mark, and of course, you do the maths, you're only going to have 60 or 70 yards in, and well, they want you to finish on a good note. So a good drive in the fairway here, or a 3-wood, pitch it on the green, make a 3, and buy your friends a drink in the clubhouse.
Looking for a rousing finish, a second out of the sand at 18. All right, not exactly what you're hoping for, but safely on the putting surface with birdie still in play. So this for a finishing birdie at 18.
And this is when you'd expect to make more often than not. Not too much undulation, maybe just a slight move to the right.
Oh, never in doubt. Back-to-back birdies to close things out. So for our featured golfer, some good playing and some favorable scoring conditions here on this Saturday. But they'll look up at that leaderboard and see they're still well back.
Well, I think the goal really is to try and...
That's incredible. What a damn comeback. I cannot get over that. Can't get over it.
EA Sports and the KORN Ferry Tour bring you the best young talent in the world of golf. Today from Mesquite, Nevada, it's live final round coverage of the Desert Championship. It is the great challenge that all these golfers face, trying to string 4 solid rounds together, trying to best Mother Nature and this course, and trying to beat the entire field as we check the leaderboard. A number of folks in contention, including our leader. Well, you're going to need a little luck on a day like this, and he's fortunate to get a good kick there to get the round underway.
Fuck me.
Now, this par 5 green is well protected. That's 2 good shots, but that bunker's there for a reason. Now, with some nifty sand play, we're looking at 4.
All right, not exactly what you're hoping for, but safely on the putting surface with birdie still in play. Just 5 feet left. Well done. That is in for a par here at the first. And he'll stay at -3. 445-yard par 4 second hole. No mistaking where we are. Smack in the middle of the Nevada desert. Moving on to the 445-yard par 4 second. Severe dogleg left. Aggressive players hitting driver to the left of the visible fairway. Less aggressive players will play to the right, but be careful long there and your ball could be lost in the desert moonscape. Another very nice tee shot. He looks awfully comfortable here with these first couple of drives.
And more evidence why the Korn Ferry Tour is such a great breeding ground. The iron play like that is good enough for any PGA Tour event.
Yeah, well done. It's a birdie here at the second. And he'll get it to 1 under now for the day. 4 under overall. Frank, 227 yards from the back tee here at the par 3 third. This is all you want.
Well, that's for sure. It plays a little longer than that too by virtue of playing uphill. Thin air might negate some of that. There's going to be a good shot just to keep the ball on the green. One of the smaller greens here.
And he definitely could have used a little more club there up the hill, as that's going to come up short. A chance maybe to just throw something up high for his second. Nicely done. It is a par here at the third. And he'll remain at 4 under. 383-yard fourth hole. Certainly not long, Frank, but there's plenty of trouble out there.
Yeah, this is very much a positional hole. This is not sort of tee it up with a driver and just rip it down there. Just find the fairway. You're going to have virtually just a short wedge, 9-iron really at the most into this green. And really, this is a good chance for a birdie. So 2 good shots, and you shouldn't be too far away.
From the fairway, 98 yards remaining for his second.
It's a good shot, but it does leave that little uphill putt, so that one will be slow.
Let's bring in Nota Begay III for a look at birdie.
And this is a putt pros practice for hours, slightly uphill and dead straight.
Not quite on line, and that'll drift a couple feet by.
It bounced in and out. What the? Oh my God.
Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4. And he'll stay right where he is. How about this hole, Frank? Par 5 fifth.
If you stand on this tee for the first time, you've got virtually no idea where you've got to aim. Do you aim it left of those bunkers? Do you aim it over the sort of the canyon? Really, the answer is how far do you hit it, because that is going to determine the line that you hit it on. Avoid the water, that little stream, but you can always have a drink on the way if you want to, I guess. Second shot plays uphill, but this is a relatively short par 5, so very reachable. But you can see you've got to flight that second shot. You want to make sure that ball's coming in nice and high to this green that's perched up.
That one had to feel good.
Yeah, struck it so well. You could see that by the reaction of that ball when it hit the green. Landed so softly.
Not quite enough pace on that putt. A 6-footer now for birdie. Yes, a good read. It's a birdie here at 5. And he moves to 2 under for his round and -5 overall. Frank, here at the 6th, where are you looking to land the ball off the tee?
Got to be careful here for the longer hitters, Rich. Driver actually might be too much. That stream that we just saw at the par 5 fifth hole, it also comes across here. So something that lands short of that, which is in the vicinity of 280, 290 yards. That's the key. From there, well, you're not going to have too much more in, sort of 140, 150 yards in. It is a dogleg right, but find that fairway there. Second shot played just a fraction uphill. And this green, well, it's got more humps than hollows in it. It's to be expected, though. This course is absolutely crazy.
This one looks right on point.
Well, it's a decent-sized green. It's not bad, just a little past the hole.
Yeah, well done. It's back-to-back birdies here on this front side. And that's going to move him to 6 under par. Well, everybody loves the short par 4. And here we have one, Frank, just 302 yards, the 7th hole.
And this hole is anything other than straightforward, Rich. Huge drop off at the front of the screen that is surrounded by water. So it's going to be a layup off the tee, really, to try and get the right yardage. This green is very, it's not very deep, but it's extremely wide. The hardest thing is to try and get a flat line with whatever club you decide to hit off the tee and get the right yardage. Otherwise, that green actually might be a little elusive, even though this is a very short hole.
Gonna have to accelerate through the sand here to give this enough carry. Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie. Oh, missed it right. Just didn't have the right line. That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7, and he'll remain at 6 under par. We arrive now at the beautiful but treacherous par 3 8th, another one of Wolf Creek's signature holes, playing a stout 248 yards with a creek that wraps around the green from front to back. Important to hit your mark here. Yeah, that one came in a little hot. It's safely on, but it'll be a long look coming up. This from 7 feet. Okay, good roll there. It is a par here at the 8th, and he'll remain right where he is. Finishing up this front side here at the par 4 9th, 390 yards, and what are we looking at, Frank?
Well, it looks relatively straightforward, but it's anything other than that. Decision time again. Do you lay it up into that wide area of the fairway? If you're a longer hitter and you are out here to have a little bit of fun, then maybe you want to take the head cover off, because you get a little bit of an advantage if you can drive it over that last bunker on that right side, or at least take that out of play. He's only going to have a short pitch in here.
So not a whole lot left to go here as he'll set up his second for this par 4.
Shot is what that was.
And that'll do just fine.
That was planned all the way.
8 feet now for birdie. Nothing to it. Well done. It's a birdie here at the 9th. And he's going to go out in 32, 4 under par. The par 4 10th. What's the right way to attack this hole, Frank?
Rich, you've got to convince yourself there's more fairway down there than what it first looks, because that ridge on that right side, the desert there, blocks your view off the tee. But this fairway is just as wide as every other fairway on the golf course. A good drive, sort of 280, 300 yard plus, will always take those bunkers down the left out of play. From there, that second shot, just be aware where the flag is. If they have it in that front or middle section, this is certainly a birdie hole. Anything on the green is going to be a very sort of makeable putt. Just be careful, though, when that flag is on the back right. That's the hard position because it brings that pot bunker into play.
Now this, for birdie at 10.
Well, I've really been impressed with how he's handled the speed on the greens, but this one is going to be a tester down the hill.
Yeah, tough to get that all the way up the slope, but that's not too bad from there. Yeah, well done. That's in for par. And he'll stay at 7 under. Now at the par 3 11th, and though it is 215 yards, you can see with that elevated tee, it doesn't play quite as long as you're coming downhill. You certainly don't want to miss it left here. Well, he was asking for it to sit down, but it would not comply, and that's going to wind up over the back. Now a second to this par 3. Boy, all the elements of his game have been in sync today. A terrific shot right there.
It's all about getting it inside that 3-foot circle around the hole. That was a really nice shot.
Another spectacular vista from an elevated tee here at the 560-yard par 5 12. Water down the left of the fairway and to the right of the green. Keep it dry off the tee, and you can get home in 2, where eagle or birdie opportunities await.
With a plus 8 in the first 9 hole.
This one starting up that left side. Be a little disappointed with that because it lands in the rough, and it appears to be fairly thick over there. Okay, I'll be pretty happy with that one on the green and 2, but a long ways. Frank, he'll need to refocus immediately because that's not a guarantee. 2 putts from that distance.
Exactly, Rich. No time to celebrate right now. Grind on that first putt. Get it inside that magic circle.
What?
At least try and guarantee a birdie.
Whoa, I know that's a long putt, but that is way short. Gonna have to give this a pretty good thump. This is well back there and into the hill. Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort.
Shame I couldn't birdie.
That one safely in. It's a par here at 12. And he'll stay right where he is. Now to the 13th hole, and, well, I don't know, should we just fly it over the mountains, Frank?
It looks like that, but then you better find dry land. 350 yards, but as the crow flies, it's probably just a little over 300 yards. I don't know if the mere mortals would really want to flash it across that desert ridge. You probably want to play a little left of it, have a little pitch up the hill, but if you're one of the longer hitters, why not just try it, see if you can make it.
I thought it was going to be out of bounds, but at least I can hit it from there. Stop. Please.
All right, that's a board, but a lot of green between ball and hole. A birdie opportunity here at 13.
Well, and he's had great conversion on putts like this. Even when he's not close to the hole, he's left himself with very makeable opportunities.
Yeah, that's a good putt from there. A little short, but not too bad. He'll finish that one off with no problem. It's in for par. And he'll remain right where he is. Frank, describe the layout here at the 14th hole. It's 444 yards, and what a beautiful hole.
It is, and it's a beautiful view. You see everything from the top of that tee there. It's a hole that keeps bending to the left. There's enough bunkers down the left there to actually take your eye. That's why you got to fixate on something in the distance that's a much better line than worrying about that wall of sand down the left side.
And it would appear that that ball is into the bunker. So a poor result on the tee shot. Now he'll dig in with his second to the par 4.
Good clean strike out of the fairway bunker, safely on the green and inside 20 feet.
Yeah, I think he knew right away that was never going to get there.
No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And he'll stay right where he is. Here at the 15th hole here at Wolf Creek, bit of a breather here. Nice, short par 3. You don't want to miss this green.
No, that's the temptation there. If you try and bite off a little too much because it looks a little too easy, then a bogey here and you're in a bad mood all of a sudden at Wolf Creek.
That's a fun tee shot to hit right there. You know the wind is at your back. You tee it high and just let it go. Get it up there in the jet stream, and that's just what he did. He's going to love that. Oh, you hate to miss from that distance.
30. How pathetic can you be? How pathetic can you be? Dude, I can't even get a
That's going to
par
leak out to the right
on
and
this?
trickle away. Not the right read there.
What the? So, I blew a clean card with that.
Okay, a bogey here at the 15th. He's going to fall to 6 under par.
Pathetic. Bad.
From a short par 3 to a short par 4. Just 393 yards here at the 16th, Frank.
And when you stand on this tee, this hole looks anything other than straight. Goes to the left and comes back to the right. But if you can just fixate at the green in the distance, you're actually going to look like a relatively straight par 4. And that's the way the hole should be played. Look at those first 2 bunkers that you see and just try and split those. Good tee shot here and nothing more than a wedge left into this green. Simplify it. That's the key.
So the great tee shot left him here. Now his second from relatively close range. A birdie putt now at 16.
And a very straightforward look here, down the hill with no break.
This is a 9-footer.
This is
Right on the
ridiculous.
precipice of going down. But I do believe it's going to stay out.
I'm going to throw another top 10 away. I literally had a top 10 the first one.
Okay, aim for a bogey at 16.
Right off the club.
He'll fall back to 5 under. So 2 holes left to play. Now the final par 5 on the course, 562 yards, the 17th.
The drive looks relatively straightforward, and I say that because there's a little creek down there that obviously you have to stay short of. But that's the fun part. They want to keep you back in an area where you go, can I hit the second shot across the stream, across the water, and still keep it on the green? And the answer is, I don't know.
All right, that's a good shot from there. Home and 2 on the par 5. Landed it on the green. Wasn't able to get it to stop from that far away. Just on the fringe. And an outside chance at making an eagle here.
I'm going to miss this too, like I missed every other goddamn.
Nicely done. A birdie finished off here at 17. Will certainly help the cause. 18th hole, and Frank, again, a good scoring opportunity. Short par 4.
Yeah, if you looked at the scorecard, you'd think you could drive this green, but one quick look at the trouble in front and to the right of the screen, and you realize that's probably not the prudent play. Really, something 230, 240 yards off the tee in that vicinity is going to leave you just a flick wedge into the green. It is a rather narrow green, but...
Get in! Oh my god!
Done much better than that. An eagle is very possible.
Damn if I didn't get those 2 goals.
Yeah, how about that? Birdie then eagle at 17 and 18. And this will be a strong final round score of 67. So for our featured golfer, Frank, in the mix much of the week. It'll be a top 10 finish, but maybe a chance to rue a few missed opportunities.
Depends how you look at it. I agree with you. Definitely some missed opportunities, but there's enough good there. So how do they show up next time, though? I think that's the key.
So for Frank Nobilo, Notable Gay III, Iona Stephen, and a cast of hundreds, I'm Rich Lerner. You've been watching PGA Tour Golf on EA Sports. So long, everyone.
I didn't get those 2 bogeys, I'd have been tied for 4th. And there was a lot of missed opportunities too. Putts that should have went. If it wasn't for those that 8 over. Look at in like second, third, fourth round, I was under par in the first 9 holes. If you take any of those rounds, first 9 holes, put it into place on the first round, the first 9 holes, I actually probably would have won this tournament. That's insane. I finished tied for 6. Never would have thought of that. Never! I was damn near about to give up before the first round ended. If you heard me back an hour and a half, 2 hours ago, I was literally about to give up on it. I wasn't even kidding. I was that pissed off. And look at that. I just can't believe I pulled that off. That is amazing that I pulled off a top 6. That's, hopefully I can golf like, you know, that tomorrow. Not the first 9 holes of the tournament, but every other hole after that. Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna get up in about 5 hours. So I can get there like an hour and 15 minutes early so I can go to the driving range, relax. I haven't been golfing in a year. I haven't even been to a driving range all summer this year, so I wanted to go to the driving range, warm up, and then go to putting green and stuff and actually have some time and relax. So my plan is to leave by 7:10 in the morning, which is 6 hours from now. So maybe 5.5 hours of sleep. But well, no, by the time I get to sleep, it'll be about 5 hours. So, but anyway, that was amazing. That was pretty cool. That was a success, actually. Thanks for watching. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Big 24-hour race.